Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to episode 7 of Cuboid Outpost. Been another couple weeks since the last video for that. Look, I'm repeating myself, we'll just get right into the video. You're here to watch Minecraft, not watch me apologize. So anyways, last episode we managed to set up a improved applied logistics system after tearing down our old one, complete with a whole lot of storage. Today I have a couple goals in mind. First of all, I would like to get rid of all of these things. Every single one of these smelter arrays or whatever furnace arrays produces a single resource from like, how many hoppers are there? 1, 2, 3, 5 per, so 40 hoppers and 8 furnaces, and I'm pretty sure that's actually what's causing my FPS lag. And I have what, like a couple, maybe a dozen-ish of them. We can replace each of those with a single one of these machines. Maybe I don't have one here, but just a single mechanism machine. So that would be nice. Second of all, I would like to hook up all of our storage to be actually connected to our ME system. So I think if we just replace all these chests with what's the word, drawers, we can do that pretty easily. And third of all, I would like a jetpack. So let's just start with the jetpack because it's the easiest thing to do. A couple different jetpack options to choose from. The mecha suit jetpack is easily the best one in the game. It's also crazy difficult to make, so we're not quite going to do that yet. The next, if we exclude that, there's really two realistic choices: the mechanism jetpack or the iron jetpacks one. The mechanism one I think uses hydrogen as fuel, which is kind of annoying, and this one uses RF as fuel, and we have plenty of RF and do not make hydrogen. So how does this work? We have to go up all the tiers, I guess. Oh, there's only we have steel. Yeah, we should be able to get all the way up to the emerald or diamond. Are they different? Oh yeah, the diamond is tier 5. Okay. Oh, there's only one of each tier. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, both gold and steel are tier 3. I see. Tier 4 or 5. All right. Well, there's a lot. Oh, do we have leather? Leather. Uh-oh. How do I get leather? We might not be making a jetpack. We can cook 4 rotten flesh into it. Okay, I guess that's what we have to do then. Well, shouldn't have gone to sleep there. In that case, can we make this jetpack without leather? Sure can. Alright, we'll make some hydrogen then. So, jetpack is just that we can armor it. That's pretty easy. For additional defense, bronze, and diamond. And if memory serves me right, the armor jetpack here actually has better than diamond breastplate levels of protection, right? Yeah. I guess steel is harder than diamonds. I don't know. Don't ask me. But now we need to make the fuel for it. So that the easiest way to get hydrogen, I think, is to electrolytically separate it, which is a fancy way of saying you run electricity through water. So we need an electrolytic separator and we need a water source. Are there sinks? Perfect. Wait, is that perfect? Yeah, right? Because we have terracotta. Or at least we have... Because any good sink produces an infinite amount of water. At least I hope that's still the case. Yeah, it looks like that's still the case. So... I think mechanism machines are now configurable, such... Oh, wait. Does it not connect? Ah. Maybe sinks no longer provide an infinite amount of water. The thing says there's water inside. I guess they're no longer extractable. Let me see. Is there there's no fish in the sink. It used to be fish in the sink means the water was extractable. So I don't know if that's a config change or if it's just sinks no longer produce water. There has to be another infinite water source then, right? Probably. The mechanism pump should, when placed in an infinite water source, be able to produce water. There we go. So this just turns it into hydrogen and oxygen. I don't care for the oxygen. We'll dump, I guess we'll, yeah. And then we'll get a couple storage tanks, one for each chemical. So this one fills with hydrogen. We put our jetpack in there, fills up, and then we can wear it in place of our test piece and fly. I think it has a hover mode too. Let me see if I can find the hotkey for that. There we go. So it has regular, hover, and disabled. And its hover mode is unimpressively bad. But we'll charge it a bit. And now that it's nighttime, I can go kill some mobs to go get some rotten flesh. Maybe we can like make a ranged weapon. There's a mechanism bow, right? But this still uses arrows. On second thought, I have basically no food. I have one thing of apple juice left, so I'm actually just going to sleep and then pick up the leather from their dead bodies. That proved far less fruitful than I expected, but it's also kind of unnecessary now because I have the jetpack, so I don't need the leather. Anyways, let's have you fill back up during the day. Alright, so that's one thing down. Next, let's hook up all of our resource generation to apply to logistics. So for one, we're going to need probably a proper ME system, like one that has a controller. We're going to need more than 8 channels, but I think we can just craft that now. Sky stone block. That's just smelted sky stone. I've got tons of that. My original plan was to set up my usual style of ME network with a main controller, a subnet controller, and channels going everywhere. And then I realized I don't actually have any crystals, so I have what, like a couple hundred pieces of Certus and even less fluids. 11. That's gonna make it a little difficult, and I don't have any of that automated. So for now, I think we'll just do we'll like just use basic ME cables, smart cables, and limit our usage to try to limit our channel usage so I don't end up having cable spaghetti running in. So anyways, I still need storage bus. We have a few of these. Wait, what was that other recipe I saw? Oh, that's the disassembly recipe. Never mind. Once again, I find myself needing sticky pistons and thus slime to make the storage bus. While I could burn myself in the smeltery again, that wasn't exactly pleasant last time. So let's try a better idea. If I sift silica dust in this, I expect to get... What am I expecting to get? Ancient spores. Let's see if we got any. Yep, ancient spores plus some other things. I don't know if that's useful, but that's what I want right now. And then I can come anywhere. Let's go... Yeah, whatever. Right here. I have a shovel on me by chance. Nope. Set up a little. I think dirt is fine. It might have to be grass. We'll find out. Actually, I hope it doesn't have to be grass. I don't have grass. Set up some dirt and turn it into mycelium. Perfect. So that'll spread to the, well, I've got plenty. Eat it a bit. That'll spread to the nearby blocks, turn it all into mycelium. And if we place barrels full of water on that, I should transform the water from regular water into witch water. Witch water is useful for a few things. Oh, it's pretty quick even. But for now, what I want to do with it is to put bone meal into it, and that turns it into a block of slime, which is a lot easier to make blocks of slime this way than it is to... Oh, I guess it has to be on block of mycelium. Okay, it used to be the transformation speed was based on how much mycelium was around, but now I guess it's just, is it on a block or not? And I deleted my water, so that's all I get. Whatever, 3 blocks of slime, much easier than, I mean, if I were to kill myself in the smeltery, well, my smeltery appears to be out of lava, I'd probably get less than 1 block of slime, so huzzah. Worth. What do these do? Burn. Oh, we can drink. Interesting. When it comes to resources, I'll generally speaking classify them into 2 categories. We have raw resources, which are just things that get spit out of the singularity resource generators, and process resources, which are things that have to go through at least 1 processing step before being useful. So for these raw resources, I think it's as simple as just taking the resource generator and hooking it up to put it like this. And does this wrench work for this? Where's my configurator? One configurator, please. Configure like that. And then that'll pull whatever resource this is, glowstone, into the appropriate drawer. How do I make the drawer show me? I want the drawer to show me how many items are in it. There's a way to do it, isn't there? Do I need this item to do it? I make paper? Make sawdust, right? Hold on. I'm sure there's a way to do this. I think this does what I expect it to do. That paper threads or makes the readme document, and from here I can set that to not needed. There we go. Now I can hold shift and look at the amount of items in the drawers, and that'll go automatically until the drawers are filled. Because the resources are produced automatically and relatively quickly at that, I don't think I even need drawer upgrades. So I'm going to go ahead and relocate all of these resource generators. There's all the ones in here, or out here, I guess, and then there's a bunch of them inside the building that have to get moved as well. So all of this stuff classifies as raw resources. Then we'll move on to process ones, with plenty of room for expansion, because I'm sure down the line we'll get more raw resources. Moving on to process resources then, for the time being, almost all of our process resources I just run through a smelter or a furnace of some description. There's a bunch of different furnaces we can choose from, but I think I'm going to go with the mechanism one. So that's the powered smelter, I think it's what it's called, energized smelter, because it's a good mix of fast and energy efficient. It also does auto output, which is nice. So my plan is to set that up on this side. Now, most of our process resources will go through just a single machine, so we can go something like resource generator, some item transport, because mechanism machines don't auto input yet, do they? No, they can only auto output. Yeah, so we need somewhere to push the items into the machine, but then they do auto output. So yeah, all of that can be reduced to, I don't know how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If I'm counting right, 14 furnaces. I'm going to use the same logic as I did here. It's really easy to make the ore, so we don't need to bother crushing it and doubling it. We can just directly smelt it. So I've already forgotten how many I said it was. Oh wait, there's one hiding here, so I guess 15. I'll set up 15 furnaces to process metals. I guess we probably need more compacting drawers. Most resources just happen to be compactable. But yeah, 15 furnaces. I might need a little more power generation to go with it too. We'll see. In addition to the 14 smelter arrays I had, I also had a couple other resources I just didn't build smelters for, because I knew we would obsolete them relatively soon. So steel and osmium. There's probably others that I've forgotten about, but for now, we'll just drop one into each of these. Now, each one, while it's running, does use, I think, yeah, it's 100 RF a tick if using all 5 slots. And that's even without upgrades. Maybe I'll just put energy upgrades into these and forego the speed upgrades. I don't know. But for now, we'll just drop one singularity into each, and then watch as our power generation cries a little bit. We actually might take it. I think we set up like 2,000 RF a tick of production. Whoops. I'll add one more. But anyways, I might have made 2,000 RF per tick production, which is enough to power all this. But I did set them all up to auto output bottom, so all I have to do is fill the drawers as well. Now, these are all one-step processing, right? It doesn't really matter what the process is. We can just put any machine here. If we need like two-step processing, then we can just start the process further up. You know, instead of being a resource generator here, say this could be an enrichment chamber, and above the enrichment chamber would be the resource generator. So this setup should be scalable to more or less any number of processing steps, as long as they're, you know, one-by-one machines. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. But anyways, the next thing we have to do, in addition to setting up a couple more to handle osmium, is to get rid of this. So that's kind of going to be difficult, because every single one of these hoppers is buffered 5 stacks of something. So if I just like mine it, we drop 200 stacks per one of these on the ground, and that's actually exactly what I'm going to do. So, what a mess. My plan is we're just gonna do this and then wait 5 minutes for everything to despawn, and it'll just be a very laggy 5 minutes. Actually, I think there's a way, COFH kill all. No? Is that not a thing? Alright, I guess that's not a thing. I know there's /kill is at E type equals type. Is that what I want? I think. Let's see what happens if I run it. There's a chance this deletes literally. I'm gonna double check this before I run it. I think this deletes all item entities, but it might delete everything. Alright, Google says I'm not wrong. Yeah, so we'll do that to clean up so I don't have to wait 5 minutes for items to despawn, because effectively we're just trashing all this, right? Well, I could manually make a trash can and throw it all away. I think that's whatever. If it counts as cheating to use commands to delete item entities, then I'm a cheater. Oh wow, these EXP orbs and level that had 4 levels of EXP in it. I think it has all the EXP that was buffered in the furnace. Wait, but these furnaces don't. I guess it has like that EXP that you would normally get from taking the item out. That's kind of weird. I don't know why there's so much EXP there. Right, like when you do that, it dropped 1 huge EXP orb. Maybe that is just the EXP from the 8 furnaces. Huh, alright, whatever. I'm level 122 now. By the time I'm done with this, we'll be like 150. Wait, but that one didn't give 4 levels. I guess whatever resource that was gives less EXP to smelt. Yeah, that one gave 5 levels. I don't understand. What will this one give? 5 levels? Yeah, alright, whatever. Of course, now I've run into another problem. I have no food left. Not enough to even break blocks. So, let's do something about that. I have a lot of bones, and I'm thinking we can use that to make stock. So that's just trivially easy. All it requires is some bricks, and you turn each bone into 2 stock. Stock itself, pretty decent food. But we can do better. We can then combine it with various things to get various other, you know, soups of various forms, and all these soups are like extremely good. But most of them require like a whole bunch of other plants that I just don't have. I'm going to go with, let's see, how good is gravy? I should have flour. Maybe not. The easiest one is definitely just fried soup. You make some bakeware, and then you, right, this upgrades it from 2.5 and 6 saturation to 3 and 7.5 saturation. Sure, let's just go with that. Bam, fried soup. Sounds awful, but apparently is delicious. All cleaned up. Ta-da! Alright, so I guess that technically achieves all the goals I had for today. Ooh, my jetpack's almost out of fuel. I'm actually going to do a quick thing. I'm going to make a second jetpack so that I can have one jetpack be charging while I wear the other one. And that works out because these are... Oh, apparently I unlocked this quest now. That way I don't have to wait for... Wow, it's really loud here with all those machines running. I don't have to sit here waiting for one to charge. But I'm Alright then, I suppose with that done, where do we go to next? We haven't done the immersive engineering chapter, although looking at this, there's really nothing I need here other than like the garden cloche. I guess I am low on food. Maybe we could make this really quick. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really... We'll do it if we need it. I think the next thing we can do is this rainbow generator? Rainbow core? Rainbow furnace? I guess that's just a really fast furnace if I had to guess. Okay, it's not a rainbow generator. I wasn't terribly keen on making a rainbow generator. Alright, this just looks like better furnaces. I really don't care about that. This is thermal expansion stuff, which is cool. Maybe we can do... I'm looking at our options. We can do power, which is a pretty cool power... Or, well, who would have guessed, right? The mod called power makes power. It's a power generation mod. Yeah. There's power generation in this pack is kind of trivial with those singularity power generators. I guess maybe we could bring some life to the world. I took a look at this quest page, and then I was like, nah, this is too much of a spider web. But I don't know. It'd be nice to have food. I think what I want though is to have animals. So I think once we get down to here, yeah, we can start bringing like animals into the world. That would be nice, having cows and sheep and whatnot. So how do I get here? Need to unlock this chapter. You need to unlock the chapter when at least 4 steps with a pentagon shape have been completed. What? So 1, 2. Oh, so it's a pick any 4? How do I unlock this chapter then? Oh, so I do have to make plans. All right, let's work our way up the. Okay, so I guess I do need a garden club. There we go. Let's just build our way to there. I wonder if I can skip doing the creosote stuff. But we'll find out. Check the checkbox. Make wire cutters. Good. We can do normal sticks for this. And engineer's hammer. No treated sticks needed. Are plates 1-to-1 or 2-to-1? They are 1-to-1. Oh wow, we can. Oh no, that's ore to dust. Never mind. But plates are 1-to-1. Can we do all the plates this way? That's nice. We need iron plates. Oh wait, nope. We need copper, iron, and nickel plates. Well, good thing we have lots of copper. I guess the downside is this uses durability. Whatever. I'll just make a lot of hammers. Here's hammer. And nickel plates. Done. Then we can cut the plates into wires. Once again, doing this in the press is more efficient. I don't care about efficiency right now. And not... Oh, we have to make the engineer's workbench, which requires treated wood. Alright, then we're going to have to make a little bit of oak bricks. I can't imagine we'll need this coke oven for very long, but let's set it up temporarily. I don't even need the coke from it, because we're not going to make steel with it. We already make... Well, we've made steel the mechanism way, and then now we have a steel singularity. So we'll never have to make steel again. Get ourselves a little bit of coal. I guess we could do individual pieces so it takes less forever. And I probably 1 bucket of coal coke will be enough to make the treated wood. Meanwhile, let's hit this button. We got the power manual. Excellent. Alright, this should take a couple minutes. In the meantime, this humming noise is driving me insane. We can mute it by putting these muffling upgrades in the machines. I don't know why each machine needs 4 to completely shut it off, but I guess like I don't know. It adds some figurability. Maybe you only want to be halfway deafened by your machine, so you put 2 into them. And that's all the upgrades I had. Wait a second. I've been scammed. Every machine is full of muffling upgrades. They don't take any more. And equally as loud. 10x! I don't know what 10x muffling is supposed to mean. Alright, well, I guess we get to go deaf from the hum of industrial machinery. Welcome to modern society, folks. In the meantime, are you done? 1 bucket, exactly. Perfect. So we get that. We can sell treated wood. So that should be as simple as this. Hope 8 planks is enough for what we're doing. Oh, nope, we need 32. All right. Yes, I wait for that to make a little bit more. While we wait for that coke oven, let's try to find another way to mute these things. We do have this, I don't know what mod gives us this muffler button, but there is a muffler built into our inventory now. So this, ooh, peace and quiet. Hallelujah. All right. I love that mod already. Another thing I want to set up ahead of time is improved large-scale lava production. So right now our 1 lava crucible, yeah, it's doing its best, but its best is not very good. So we're gonna need a lot more lava in the near future for stuff like I don't know, other things, I'm sure. Oh look, we have enough endstone to get an endstone singular. Let's pick one of those real quick. Yay for getting distracted. Think that should do it. There we go, and then we can just take this, drop it into one of these. Are they all full? They are. Drop it in here, and this makes endstone, which I suspect is not compatible. Is compatible. Bam. All right. So, anyways, while I was gathering the resources to make our lava farm, so I guess we can call it that, I think I discovered why our pipes weren't connecting to the sink earlier, and that was because I was using the wrong pipe. I was using this one, pressurized tubes, which are gas pipes. Of course gas pipes don't connect to the sink. You need a liquid pipe, and that does connect. So whoops, my fault. Our best heat source is still uranium, so place a lot of uranium. I mean, what could go wrong putting this many uranium blocks together, right? There's nothing critical to worry about. Okay, we're not building a bomb here. So, do that. Put the crucibles on it. We do unlock better heat sources with the power mod, but I think it's just easier to add more crucibles than it is to add more heat source, or to make better heat sources. So, and then we will give, where's my item pipes? Items in the top, and items in the top, and we'll draw the fluid out the side. So hopefully 32 of these can produce, I don't know, if we can do like a bucket every couple of seconds, I think I'll be content. For now, I don't even know what we're going to do with the lava. I'm just trying to check how fast it's being made. It's like 1 bucket every 3 to 4 seconds, I'd say. Meh, good enough. We'll just use the pipe here as our buffer because it holds, I don't know how much, but we're less than 10% full, so it holds, you know, at least 750-ish buckets, I guess. It's 75 buckets right now. Probably over 1,000 buckets. I guess I can tell, right? It's 64 buckets each times 16. Somewhere around 1,000. I think that's a little over 1,000. A little under 1,000. 1,000 give or take. Which is efficient. All right, so that's taken care of. In the meantime, let's up on you. 6 buckets. I think that's enough. We can turn all that into treated wood. All right. Then an engineer's crafting table. Let's sleep real quick as well. I had a close call with the creeper earlier. I'm glad we have explosions turned off in claim chunks. I guess I can unclaim some of these too, right? And not worth the effort. So no damage was done, but I'd rather not have creepers blowing up in my face, you know? What do you want? 3 slabs, 4 sticks, a crafting table. Slabs. Sticks. Have crafting table. Perhaps of the vanilla variety. Maybe. And engineer's crafting. Engineer. Okay. All right. Then we upgrade that with fence and iron. Like, why is the fence and the iron ingot in the quest tasks? Iron ingot. Treated fence. Or engineer's work. All right. Then we need the blueprint for common crafting components. Makes a blueprint, and we probably don't need to use this all too often. It would have to be placed on the ground. That'll do. Where's my little pictures? All right, whatever. From here, we need to make vacuum tubes and iron mechanical components. That's iron and iron plates, copper ingots, and the other stuff. Okay. Oh, I see. The little pictures show up when you have like the right resources here. Is there a really fake picture there that I just don't see? No, right? All right, whatever. That was a lot more vacuum tubes than I probably intended to make. But that lets us make the garden enclosure now, which is just like a 1-block farm. I did see that we have popping bonsai pot, or not bonsai pots, botany pots, which kind of, they're like garden cloches, except they don't take water or energy. So these are kind of useless, I think. Yada yada yada. All right, so there's one of those. It should unlock this chapter. Perfect. And yeah, well, making yada yada. So yeah, the botany pot is, for all practical intents and purposes, just like a low tech but better version of the garden enclosure. Maybe it's slower. I suspect it is slower, but on the other hand, you don't have to do maintenance on it, so like you don't have to supply it with power and water. So in that sense, it's an upgrade. All right. Then there's the hopper variant of it. Hoppers. All right. Now, what does this tell me the difference? They're cheaper. They produce seeds. Chance-based. Yeah. Okay. Do I have to do all of these? My goal was to get here, right? So we probably have to do all of these. All right, I'm just going to set up something rather akin to... In fact, we can just set it up on top of this, can't we? If I just grab some drawers. The beauty of hopping botany pots is that they automatically push their product. So all I have to do is that, then I can hop. I guess if I put I could put my pots here directly above the drawer, but then that kind of limits opportunity for growth. What I can instead do is, this is going to be a little ugly though. Exactly, do I want to do this? Something like that, and then put the pots here. Sure, that'll work. And I can add more pots and expand this as we go. And that way the pots will push their products out the door. So anyways, I think most of these things I already have from sifting or something, like sugarcane, I'm sure I got from sifting somewhere. Something. No, I don't. Alright, what gives me sugarcane? Oh yeah, I probably have the seed. It's probably over here. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and plant all of those resources. If we don't run into any trouble, they'll probably do it all off camera because it'll be horrifically boring. This cactus, this sugarcane. A bunch of seeds come from sifting organically enriched sand, and my bottleneck in making this is how much rotten flesh I collect. So it's probably worth making a mob farm at some point, but then again, the drop chances when you sieve in the emerald mesh, which are the same as the netherite mesh, is reasonably high, I guess. We'll see if we get all of them. I don't think we're a favorite to get all of them in 8, but we could always get lucky. And I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we missed one. Which one did we miss? Let's see. Let's pin them and unpin them as we have them in our inventory. Beetroot potato. Melon wheat. Pumpkin sweet berry. We missed carrots. I wonder if we have carrots from killing zombies. Zombies drop carrots, right? Yeah. Nope. I have no carrots. Yeah, it is a rare drop from zombies. Otherwise, we need a carrot to get. A shame. I've got everything planted now. I had to make one small change. The botany pots would only are not even pushing into. Oh, these are basic botany pots. I forgot to remove the hopper variant. Whoops. The hopper botany pots will only push into actual inventories. They won't go directly into the pipe. So easy enough. I put a chest in between. Anyways, I'm gonna swap these out for the hopper variant, but that's basically all we've got time for today. I still have to come up with a carrot, and I need to wait until our potatoes actually grow into poisonous potatoes because there's a small chance. Potatoes. I think there's only like a 2.5% chance or something, a 5% chance that it produces poisonous potatoes. But once we have all these things, it's just a matter of, it's not quite crossbreeding. We just dump them into the quantum tunneler. It's like sugarcane. Oh, it's bamboo seed, not bamboo. Whatever. We have plenty. Bakes rhubarb. With the goal of eventually, I guess, if we make all the or what are these squares? If we make all the squares, that completes this quest, which I think unlocks everything. Does this? Yeah, this one doesn't unlock it. So we don't have to go all the way to the end unless we want the food, which given the number of steps in here, I don't think I could be bothered. But anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.